So this is my final review for the spooky season. Thank you for everyone that's watched the videos, whether it's the whole series or just a few select. It still means the world to me. I hope you enjoyed my horror video movie recommendations and my board game recommendations. So this is the last game I'm going to be talking about for this series. This is more of a card game rather than a board game. And it's a very simple game to play. So it's called Top Trumps, and it's a very simple card game. So there are so many different themes you can get. The Scary Flix is just the one I have, but there is Star Wars, Harry Potter, wildlife, landscapes, Australia, Melbourne, Brisbane, kind of places. There is dogs, cats, Minecraft, dinosaurs. There is so very many to pick. This is one of the newest ones, and already there's even more new ones. So it just never ends. It's just such a quick, cheap, fun game to play. Most of these are catered towards kids, but this one is meant to be 18 plus, but it's still very tame because there's more kids I know that probably love horror movies compared to adults. So I feel like that's the only reason they've recommended the age, is because they always scare kids from the scary films, but really it's still a really fun game that's great for all ages. It's so simple to play, and you can make it quick or long depending on how many players there are and the rule you make. So with 2 players, you can make it long if you decide that you don't want to discard cards, or you can make it quick and discard cards. So when there's more people playing, it's easier just to keep playing until everyone has a full hand. So essentially with this game, you divide the cards equally by the people playing. So there's always 30 cards. So for example, I'll just split the deck in half for now. You always go by the top card. That's why it's called Top Trumps. So for example, if this was my card, I would go, my cult status is 15. And the other person will go, well, my cult status is 30. So they would get my card and would add to their deck. And then they would then take over. So they take their top trump and put it at the back. And they go, well, my budget is 0.8 million. And I'll go, well, mine's 1.2 million. So that comes back to me. And then I then take over again. And it just keeps going back and forth until one person has all the cards. But if there's 2 people, instead of going back and forth like that, the loser card will be discarded. And then you get less and less cards. So for the more people that's playing, the less cards everyone has, and it's easier to knock people out of the round. It's an incredibly fun game, regardless of the theme. There's a theme perfect for everyone. Harry Potter fans will obviously go for Harry Potter. Star Wars will go for them. Marvel, like Disney, there's so many themes that's great for everyone. I grabbed this one because I found it interesting, Scary Flix, going into Halloween. I'm like, oh, this might be a cool idea for decorations, or just suggested movies to watch and check out. So what this one does with the categories, it will show the budget of the film. It will show the survival rate. It will show sequels and prequels, cult status, soundtrack, top trumps, fear factor, and then the information about the movie and the year the movie came out, the name of the movie. It's irrelevant to the gameplay. It's just a little more of a bio. So it's similar to everything. They just always have different kind of topics. For example, the dog ones will have how rare the breed is, the location the breed is found, how cute the dogs are. So that's the reason I didn't buy the dog one, because I feel like that would just annoy me. Like, no, that dog's cute. What are you on about? But this also can be the same way with the cult status. So this is what I'm going to be talking about. Just some of the movies. I'm not going to spoil all movies in this. I'm just going to talk about a few. So they believe that, where is it? That one I believe. So they gave Dawn of the Dead cult status 30, which is the maximum. And while it's a popular movie, I'm not sure I agree it's more of a cult movie than Halloween that only got 27. Because there's more people I know that have seen Halloween compared to other movies. Friday the 13th got 15 cult status. The Shining got 21. There is, where is it? Nightmare on Elm Street got 12. Now, I only just recently watched all the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, and while it took me a while to watch the franchise, that's one of the very first movies I watched. I feel like it has a bigger cult following than a lot of other movies. Silence of the Lambs got 15. And then you've got movies like Scream that got 15. The Bride of Frankenstein has 30. Now, I know there is a following for the The Bride of Frankenstein, but no one I know has actually seen the movie, where everyone I know have seen Scream, so I feel like there's more of a following. You've got the Blair Witch Project, which has 15 cult. Ginger Snaps has 12 cult status. 28 Days Later has 15 cult status. The Descent has 24 cult status. Like, I have talked about The Descent and 28 Weeks Later in my reviews. I feel like they have more attention than what this game is giving it credit for. Let the Right One In got 21. And while it's kind of a foreign film and not many people have seen it, the following it has is quite massive. And this one surprises me. They already have it, and they believe the cult status is 9. While the movie is very recent and only came out 2 years ago, it has a bigger cult following already than a lot of horror movies. And I just find that a tad bit ridiculous, because they can't be arguing about the year, because they then get Out 15 cult status. And while I loved the movie Get Out, it was fantastic, it definitely has a bigger cult following. So just this kind of frustrates me. And they gave Ring You, which is another horror movie. It was the original Ring. It's a fantastic movie, don't get me wrong. But they gave the cult status 30. And there's 2 people I know that have seen it. But there is way more people that have seen Psycho, and that gets 27. So I don't understand how they came up with the cult status. While it's an incredibly fun and quick game to play, I absolutely love it. Just, I don't understand how they came up with some of their statistics, and it's just a little frustrating when playing it, because my partner got super triggered. He's like, are you kidding me? How does that beat that? And we got way off topic with the game. But the game is incredibly fun. If you are looking for a quick game for all ages to play and something that you can travel with, I highly recommend Top Trumps. It comes with the 30 cards to play. It comes with a how to play. So it even shows you steps. Step 1, shuffle and deal. 2, hold the cards face up so you can only see the top card. 3, the player to the dealer's left starts. 4, read out the stat, any stat you want. The other players then read out the same stat. 5, if you have the best or high value, you win that round. Take the top cards, including your own, and put them on the bottom of your deck. Or if you have 2 players, you just discard them in the middle. If there is a tie and there's only 2 players, I highly doubt everyone would tie if there's 6 players, but you put them in the middle and read your second card, and whoever wins that round gets all the cards as well. So that's another way to play it, if there is a tie. And then the person with all the cards at the end of the game wins. So it's a super, super simple game. It's an incredibly fun game to play. There's also a deal now that they are doing where if you collect 5 of these, you get an envelope and you send it into them, and you can receive a free game, you just have to pay for the envelope and send them, or barcodes. It just has to be off a different game, so it can't be the same barcode. So yeah, that's a pretty cool deal they're doing. Otherwise, you can go into your local game shop and ask for ones we might not have in stock, or check out our stock already. It turns out there is a Friends one coming out, so you also get a card saying what else is available. This game is only $8.95. It is fantastic value for how much of a enjoyable game it is. It's fantastic to travel with because it comes in this awesome container, which once I put the cards in, I will show you. It's just a great container to travel with. It's a great size. You can carry it in pretty much anything. There's a few other ones that open from the top, but it's still just that compact case. It's just a great size, great price, great game. And yeah, there's just so many themes that's perfect for everyone. So thank you once again for watching my spooky season reviews. It's been great watching all these horror movies and talking about all these horror board games. I'm thinking about doing a Christmas holiday special, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this and will enjoy that. I'm just trying to decide whether I want to do the alphabet thing again or just pick top 20 movies and do it that way. But let me know below if you've played Top Trumps and what your favorite is. What you think of the cult status that this game gave some of these movies, and what do you think is actually the biggest cult status movie, whether it's a horror movie or just a movie in general. Let me know what you think. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of the holiday movie idea as well. What's your favorite holiday movie? And maybe I should check them out before I start my reviews. So happy Halloween. It's only a few days left now. I know it's not a very big thing in Australia, but I'm still very excited and there's still decorations everywhere. So it's a great fun time. So have a great time trick-or-treating and of course stay safe.